Welcome back, Salty Fam. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. So today we're going to get into Denise Richards and Aaron Phypers' divorce and an unknown lawsuit that he is wrapped up in currently.
And it's a crazy story. The more you look into this guy, the weirder and kind of sinister it gets almost.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He definitely is giving like scam artist vibes.
Totally. Like gold digger, scam artist.
Right.
Abusive. I mean, a real catch.
Yeah. So they had kind of unusual beginnings. In late 2017, Denise Richards visits Aaron Phypers at Quantum 360 Wellness Clinic in Malibu for preventative frequency medicine treatments. And it is revealed on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills that their first romantic encounter was here at that clinic.
Like at an appointment.
Yes.
They like hooked up in the clinic room.
Yes.
You know, like so already that's a very weird tone of like kind of the business he's running and his behavior in business.
Right.
You know?
And at this time, he is married to Nicollette Sheridan, but they are going through a divorce that actually lasted 2 years, even though they were only married 6 months.
Because he's trying to get that Desperate Housewives money from her, you know?
Yep. He kind of has a theme of going with the
does.
Desperate Housewives than a
predator.
Real Housewife.
Yes.
It does seem very predatory and thought out, like him lining up his next little sugar mama, I guess.
Yes, the timelines
while
are crazy.
he's divorcing his last sugar mama.
It's crazy.
And so their romance was very rapid, and it was caught on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So September 6th, 2018, Phypers proposes to Denise only 15 months after dating, but he had only been separated for 1 month at this point.
Or the divorce was finalized just 1 month. So it's a 2-year divorce, and then 1 month after it's finalized, he proposes to Denise.
Right.
Which is like, okay, that's weird timing.
Very good timing for Aaron.
Yes. Like he's like not missing one billing cycle on his like credit cards.
Right. And oddly enough, just 2 days later, they get married in Malibu with Sammy, Lola, and Eloise, which are Denise's daughters.
Mm-hmm.
And then Phypers you see him act as a father figure to them all.
Yeah, like the start of their relationship is totally correlated with her coming on Beverly Hills, and it really is painting it like so romantic. He's this great guy stepping in, like just really fluffing it up to make it seem like perfect. And that's kind of like her story on the season.
Right. Like Charlie was such a whirlwind, and this is now stability. And Eloise is her disabled daughter, and she cannot speak. So
she's like nonverbal.
Yeah. And she's always been like that. It's like a genetic disease that she's had since birth. Mm-hmm. And so honestly, it's very scary that this known predator now is around this poor little girl who can't say anything. So if he's abused Denise Richards physically. So if he had done that to this little girl, now there are no there's no allegations of that or anything, but it's just kind of where your head goes. Like, what if this happened?
Yes, it's hard for your mind not to go there, knowing everything you know about him now.
Right.
That oh my God, you hope nothing happened.
Right.
You know?
Right. And that she was safe during this marriage, because he
sure.
was awful to Denise. As we saw Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she was telling him not to speak anymore because he was starting to fight with the women, and he is holding her hand and he goes, "Don't tell me what to say, otherwise I'll smash your hand."
Yeah, he was like, "I'm gonna crush your hand." And he's a big dude, so he literally could probably break her hand just squeezing it.
Right, right.
Like, and that's a weird thing,
to
that's
say
like,
when you're mic'd up.
And just for him to say that while he's mic'd, he knows he's being filmed. You can only imagine what he says behind closed doors when he thinks no one would ever hear this. It would be just my word against hers. Crazy.
And then she recently was back on Beverly Hills saying that she had gotten a facelift and he had hit her upside the head.
Yeah.
And I think she had got her boobs redone and he had hit her again.
He was trying to get in her phone or something because he suspected she was cheating on him.
Yeah.
And smacked her, I guess, because she wouldn't let him in the phone.
Well, I think what he was saying is she was cheating with the plastic surgeon that she was going to. And I believe that was like true.
I bet it was true. But
Yeah.
dude, what do you expect? You're marrying some girl who was your client at the clinic, and the first time, not like, oh, they flirted and had a date, like their first
Right.
coming on to each other, they had sex at the appointment in the office. Like,
I know.
no wonder this is spiraling out.
And she thought it was so like scandalous and cool, but really what she doesn't realize is how predatory that is.
And yes,
know?
yes.
He's just immediately like looping her in.
And she's so full of crap with that stuff. Like, that's how she meets him. She does OnlyFans. Her daughter does OnlyFans. But remember, she made the huge stink about someone
about
mentioning a
threesomes.
threesome.
Yeah, in front of her kids.
Oh my gosh, how dare you? It's like, lady, your kids' friends are probably literally subscribed to your OnlyFans. Like the
Right.
guys that are her friends, I bet one of them is.
Oh,
1,000%, if not like all.
yeah,
You know, like.
I think maybe that might have just been like production's little
Probably.
thing to be like, you need to have a problem with the housewives in some way.
I don't know. She's so weird though, because then
Yeah.
not this season, but when she came back as a friend, remember she was all wasted. She had her jacket on upside down, and Dorit's like, "Hey, dude, your jacket's upside down," and she like flips out. And so I think like she was married to Charlie Sheen, so she's obviously kooky herself.
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
and like unstable herself.
And then she had the allegations of her and Brandy Glanville, getting together
Mm-hmm.
while her and Aaron were married, and that they had gone off for a weekend, and things got
which I think
spicy.
totally happened.
Yeah,
1,000%. you
yeah.
know?
But I feel like if she like admitted it, Aaron would.
Oh yeah, there was
know.
probably many crazy fights over that whole thing. You know,
Yeah.
and she was gonna go to the grave. It didn't happen for her sake with him.
Right, right. And then they got their own spinoff in 2025, Denise Richards and Her Wild Things. And so this was a half-hour docuseries focused on family life, Richards' daughters, and her marriage. And one thing that I thought was really weird is almost immediately they said that they had moved into two separate condos. Like one condo
Yes.
was for filming their content and podcasts and stuff. And then one condo was the one that they lived in because he moved his family into her home along with like 15 other dogs.
Which knowing what you know now, it's like that is totally just foreshadowing and adding more proof to like this guy is just taking advantage of women. Like he gold digs rich women,
moves their family in, has the women pay for the family.
Yes,
They did
you're
keep up the
floating my
house.
boat,
Yeah, I think she said they trashed the house, dog urine and feces just everywhere. Things weren't kept up. And like a bird's eye view of the house, it looks like a beautiful home. But you could see, easily how it would go downhill with that many animals.
Oh, for sure. I mean, any house, if you're not taking care of it, its natural direction is to disintegrate.
Yeah.
You know?
And so now the downward spiral of their relationship and legal battles start on July 4th, 2025. And that is the date of the separation.
And think that's only 4 months after they launched their new show where it's framing them as like her best friend who's so supportive and such a good partner.
Yeah, such a great stepdad and all of this stuff. And like showing him being supported of her on her OnlyFans shoots and her doing like a music video with one of her ex-boyfriends and they're like making out.
Yeah.
It was like, whoa.
It's just craziness.
It was kind of crazy,
Yeah.
I get that is her job though. Like that is
Yeah,
how
I mean,
she makes
she
her
is
money.
crazy. She married Charlie. There's no way she's this totally chill, normal, stable person and is like, I'm going to marry Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
You know?
And so then July 7th, 2025, Phypers files for divorce in Los Angeles, and he cites irreconcilable differences and requests spousal support.
And that's exactly what was cited for his divorce with
Nicollette Sheridan.
Yeah, it was that exact same irreconcilable differences.
Yeah.
AKA, I'm trying to get half and bounce.
Right.
You know?
Well, she caught on. I feel like Nicollette caught on quicker than Denise did.
1,000%. I mean, Denise stuck with him for years and years.
Yeah. And so he noted that his business, Quantum 360, closed October 2024. So he has no income. And we will get more into that business later because there's a lot of shady stuff revolving around Quantum 360.
Yeah, don't forget about Quantum 360. And that's what he's using to justify trying to get money from Denise.
Right. And as we know now, what's been settled is $5,000 a month for temporary spousal support, and she has to pay $30,000 in legal fees, which she will pay in 3 payments of $10,000 each.
Dang, and who knows how long she'll be on the hook for that $5,000, and it's still not even finalized. So his lawyers might work some magic, and when it's finalized, he's getting more, you know?
Well, it took 2 years for him to divorce Nicollette. So it could have been a similar situation he had set up
for
then.
sure. It's like, was that for her trying to get all of his Quantum 360 money or him trying to get all her Desperate Housewives money?
Right.
Obviously going for the Desperate Housewives money.
For sure.
You know?
So it could be dragged on for quite some time.
As long as he can.
Let's see. So this July will come up on 1 year of kind of the divorce separation stuff. So
see where it's at by then.
Yeah. And now October 2025, Phypers arrested on spousal abuse charges during court hearing, and Richards' alleged abuse. And I believe that this is when he punched her in the face.
Yeah, this is when like all of that started coming out of like, first it was just, they're separating.
Yeah.
And when they started the separation, he was coming out claiming crazy money he wanted from her for 20 grand of groceries and all this wackiness.
Yeah.
And then this came out after that of like, he was abusive. So it's like started getting like pretty dirty.
And then the court grants Richards 5-year permanent restraining order. Pfeiffer pleads not guilty and consistently denies all the abuse allegations.
They're not doing a 5-year restraining order unless they have some reason.
Yeah.
And just the hand crushing comment, like
if he's able to say that on TV, mic'd up, what is he doing behind closed doors? I think that's
like
what a lot of people are asking.
Easy and casual for him to be like, I'm going to crush your hand if you don't tell me what you it's just like.
It's a very extreme response to like a very like not extreme situation.
Yeah.
Like I get he was arguing with the other women, but
it's in the context of the show.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's about the women, like nobody's
you would think he would say, "Oh my God, those women are insane. Let's go," instead of like, "I'm gonna crush your hand."
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
It's so crazy.
And then February 2026, ruling effective March 5th, 2026, judge orders Richards to pay the $5,000 a month and then the $30,000. So that literally just happened.
Yeah, and that's kind of where everything stands now. Is she's just on the hook for $5,000 a month while they get the divorce finalized, and Lord only knows how long that's going to take. I'm sure he's going to drag it out as long as he can. Minimum 2 years, probably, if the other one was. Yeah. And that was only a 6-month marriage.
Right. And so now that takes us into this crazy lawsuit Aaron Phypers is wrapped up in, and it's very sad.
This is where it's like sinister.
Yeah.
Like this is where he goes from like, I feel like classic, just like abuser, cheater to like, this is Dirty John level craziness going on here,
Yeah. So in November 2024, lawsuit filed against Phypers by Rupert Perry on behalf of his late wife, Elena. Oh gosh,
it's quite the last name.
Bial. I probably butchered that, but she actually passed away May 2024 because she was receiving stem cell treatments from Quantum 360 by Aaron Phypers. He promised her a 98% success rate of shrinking her tumors.
He was probably telling her, this is not even just shrink, like this is going to cure you. 98% chance. You don't need anything else. This is going to cure you. This is it.
Right. And then, so she paid $126,000 for this treatment, and he did offer a 50% refund if it didn't work. And unfortunately, the treatment failed, and she ended up passing away because the tumors expanded 25%.
Yeah, so after the treatments, they got larger and eventually killed her.
Yeah.
And then he didn't even refund half the money, like he said. So, like, think how many people he sold that 126K package to. It did nothing. You know, this guy is a straight up like wellness scammer, like
right.
praying gold digger. Like he's this dude
He's preying
is crazy.
on the rich Malibu women who buy into
Who just
these
got too much money.
Other treatments that haven't. I mean, what is he doing with stem cells? If they were even stem cells,
they probably weren't.
You know, like there needs to be. And I'm assuming there is going to be a huge investigation into this because that is insane. It's either black market stem cells because he's not a doctor.
It's probably not even any. It's probably some magnetic machine, and he says that's going to trigger stems. You know, it's probably some weird derivative thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. And this is the whole reason he shut down Quantum 360.
Yeah, and so in the divorce, that's why he's saying he doesn't have any income because he had to close his business down. Well, this is why he had to close his business down. And it's like, this guy's crazy. Crazy.
So any ladies out there, I'm sure he probably has already have some lady lined up in his sights, but beware because Aaron Phypers is just a nightmare, it seems to deal with.
Yes, dude, it seems crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like you said, very Dirty John-esque.
They could totally do a thing on that with him. Like 1000%, dude.
Yeah. Well, like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you later, Salty fam.